but he's got to turn it into some sort of defensive attack here.
3rd down and 6. Big play for the Spy Ponders. Once again, Morris comes to the right. Number 88, Colleen to the left. I formation now. The up back is Spencer. The deep back is Rafferty. On 3rd down and a long 6, Lee is calling signals. Here's Lee now. Rolls to his right. Back to pass. He's in trouble. He's throwing, and it is incomplete over the outstretched hand of Mark Palmacci, number 83. And the Red Devil defense has held and done his job. And on 4th down, Tim Flood will come on for an apparent punt.
Nice job by Bobby Segul that time to put pressure on the quarterback. He had a tough time getting away from him, had to force that throw.
4th down and 6. The ball is at their 8-yard line of Arlington, and Flood is on now. The last time Flood tried to punch, he actually missed the ball. He was down talking to the officials. The Red Devils have blocked one, and Flood missed one. That's the official word. Now, if he kicks the ball and picks it up behind the line of scrimmage, he can advance. If it goes beyond the line of scrimmage, the first touch will down it by the defense. 4th down, Contreras and LeBlanc are back about their own 47-yard line. Ball is kicked in the air. LeBlanc or Contreras is going to field at the 38, goes to the right 35 and gets out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. And the Red Devils have great field position at the 29-yard line of the Spy Ponders. Ryan Contreras with the return.
3:32 to go here in the 3rd quarter, Dan. A big touchdown is important for Burlington. Try to open things up before we begin the 4th quarter. The ball resting just inside the 30 at the 28.
1st and 10 for the Red Devils. The offense is back on the field, and hopefully they can carry that momentum from the defense into the end zone for 6 points. Red Devils come out in their strong left formation. They will shift now. They're going to go into that strong formation to the left that you've seen. 1st down and 10. Here's Gordon, the quick pitch to Killian. Lots of running room. Todd Carroll out in front. Good block by Yevanian. And inside the 10-yard line goes Killian on a great play by the Red Devils.
Well, you know what? It's very interesting to see, but Burlington does it a lot. They got the play from Coach Coughlin, the former coach at Boston College. They overload to one side. The thing is, the defenses know the play is coming, yet there's too many Burlington players out there to be able to block and to get in front of them. No one has been able to stop that play yet.
1st down and 10. The ball rests at about the 11-yard line. The Red Devils can get a 1st down. They back to the wishbone, double tight end formation behind Gordon. Turn and the give to LeBlanc. The whistles are blown and the flags are all over the place. We'll have a stop in the action. You know, Stephen, great downfield blocking by the Red Devil wide receivers tonight. That time it was Stephen Yevanian. We've seen Paul Giovanello, but they're getting good pursuit downfield.
All night. It's been happening all night, and that's such an important thing. And I'm sure when the coaches look over the films on tomorrow morning, they'll notice that big downfield blocking by all the receivers. It's so important and such a critical part of an effective running game.
Also good to see John Killian get on track. They went to him, you know, Mark LeBlanc fumbled the last series. They went to John Killian, and a nice run by the big back. 1st down and 15 on the procedure penalty. The Red Devils come out now, still in the wishbone. Gordon now calling signals. Double tight end situation for the Devils. On 1st down and 15, Gordon turns and gives to Mark LeBlanc left side. Lots of room, steps out of the way of a tackler at the 10. Inside for a touchdown! Mark LeBlanc! And a very happy Mark LeBlanc falls back in the end zone, and the Red Devils have extended their lead to 13.
Great job. Again, just a great cut by LeBlanc. He cut back, got into the end zone. Good block downfield. He made a nice cut. That certainly helps the Burlington cause.
You know, when Sean and I talked this past week, he told me that Mark Stratty and Mark LeBlanc were named captain for this reason. They really stood up, and everybody's followed their lead. And since the touchdown that Arlington scored, they've totally dominated this football game.
Certainly, no question, Dan.
Here's Kevin Vina.
Kevin Vina.
Kevin Vina. I said Kevin.
I know, that's what I'm just making sure we know it.
Kevin Vina on for the extra point out of the hold of Jay Capozzi. The ball is down, the kick is up, and it is perfect. So as the teams come back upfield here at Varsity Field in Burlington, a lot of excited people in the crowd tonight as the Red Devils have extended their lead on the strength of a 12-yard touchdown run by Mark LeBlanc to take a 21-7 lead.
Good offensive series for Burlington. That time Mark LeBlanc made a nice job cutting upfield. One of the things I've noticed about Mark, his running, he's been able to cut very well, and that's a good sign to see. And one of the big things too, a big compliment goes to the field crew who's done a great job keeping this field in solid shape. And Burlington now starting to overpower Arlington and take over this game. I'll tell you, Dan, the big series here is right now. No question. If Burlington can stop them here and possibly come back and put another touchdown up, this one's toast.
Well, I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement right now down the near side of the field. The Red Devils are all pumped up. They've gotten outstanding leadership tonight from their seniors.
Yep.
This is the team that returns 15 lettermen, and of the 15 lettermen, 11 of them are seniors. And I know Sean expected a lot of the seniors tonight, and he's getting it from them.
Well, normally in high school football, you always look for your seniors who've been in the program for 4 years and have fought for so long, and now it's their time.
Here's Gordon's kickoff. Nice kick coming down to number 17, Jason Lazuri. He runs up to the middle of the field, finds a seam, and he's brought down by number 1, Luke Lemlin on the kickoff coverage team, but not after a 29-yard return to the 41-yard line, where the Spy Ponders take over 1st and 10.
See, I'll tell you, Dan, that's something that Burlington needs to be conscious of. They cannot let Arlington back in the football game right now. They have them down. Now is the opportunity, and now is the time, to put them away.
1st down and 10 for the Spy Ponders at the 40-yard line. Big defensive series for the Devils here. Arlington comes out with Morris to the left, to the right. St. Thelmy goes to the left. Backs in an I formation. Hansen's back in as the fullback with Rafferty in the tailback. Tight end number 83, Palmacci, is on the right side. On 1st down, Lee throws to St. Thelmy in the flat, and he's brought down out of bounds. Fumbles in the play, but he's out of bounds as Stephen Yavani, number 47, steps up from the cornerback slot to make the stop for the Red Devils.
Well, what Burlington's doing now, Dan, is they're jumped back and turned into that 3-deep zone. And what they're doing, it's interesting to see, but all three, both corners and that middle free safety, are sitting 10 to 15 yards off the ball. And I was just about to mention it, but the open, susceptible point to that defense is that quick little pop that they just ran.
2nd down and about 1. I formation now. Rafferty is the deep back. Morris is split out to the right. Turn the give to Rafferty. He stopped in the backfield. Great defensive play. I believe it was Mark Stratty.
Wow. And that is a huge defensive play. I mean, he barely even got the football, and there was someone right there, bang, stopped him.
The Red Devil defensive line tonight has come to play. They've made several tackles. Now, they're outsized. We know that.
No question.
We talk about 230, 180, 170, 220, and 260 for the Arlington line. Now it's 3rd down and 4. Big play for the Spy Ponders.
Huge play here, Dan. Huge play.
There's some confusion in the Red Devil defense. They adjust to it. 3rd down and 4. Ball is on the 46-yard line. They must get over midfield on this play. Lee turns, goes back to pass. St. Thelmy will get to midfield. Tries to dance. Yavani and rides him out of bounds, but not after St. Thelmy gets a 1st down.
Well, that's interesting, Dan. I'm having a hard time conceiving what they're doing there. 3rd down.
Who's they?
Well, I'm sorry. I need to clarify that. The Burlington defensive backs. It almost looked as if that play, I mean, you could tell from up here, bang, it was about to happen. They need to step up a little bit tighter. I think the big thing, though, that they're trying to prevent is the long pass.
Yeah, Sean was just on the field rather, vividly trying to tell the defensive backs, don't get burned beat, watch for the hook and go.
Yep.
That's what might be happening here. 1st and 10 for the Spy Ponders. The ball at their 46-yard line of the Devils. Here's St. Thelmy once again. They've tried that play 3 times in a row. And he's brought down out of bounds after picking up about 9. Yavanian once again makes the spot. And now
they need to be careful, Dan. They're setting them up.
They're softening them up.
They're setting them up.
You know, it's kind of like the heavyweight fighter. Left jab, left jab, left jab. And just when you let your guard down, here comes the right hook.
Yep.
And the right hook for them might be a pump and go. So I know that's what Sean's telling them. I know that's what George is telling them. But reactions also speak louder than words.
Well, St. Thelmy is just such a good athlete, too. You got to watch out here. 2nd
down and a long 2. St. Thelmy is now out of the game. To the right is Morris. I formation, double tight end situation for the Spy Ponders. 2nd down and 2. Lee over the ball. Turns and gives to Rafferty. Dances inside, has some room. Dances outside, and he's going to be brought down by Stephen Yavani at the 21-yard line. A gain of 18 and a 1st down for Arlington. We talked in our pregame show about Rafferty being elusive and quick. That's really the first time he's got away from the Burlington defenders.
Yeah, certainly all night, and that's the one thing Arlington, got to give credit to the Arlington offensive coordinator, doing a nice job mixing it up here, hitting the quick pass, run back the other way. Good series, good offensive series thus far for Arlington in the third quarter here.
St. Thelmy now in the game, splits out to the left. Morris to the right. Palmacci, the tight end, is on the right side. Backs are split. Rafferty and Spencer. On 1st and 10 at the 21. Back to passes Lee. He's got him open. He's throwing towards the corner. And it is incomplete as St. Thelmy almost made a circus catch at the 1 yard line. But the important thing was he was open in double coverage.
Well, Burlington defensive backs have got to come up quicker. You have to give credit again, Arlington coaching staff, great play call. With the play action back away the other way. Burlington has got to start to work on the defensive backfield a little bit harder here because they've got to step up, they've got to go after that ball, and they have to react better to the receiver coming out in the zone.
And because 5 weeks down the road is a kid named Donahue over in Woburn who would not like him better to see some inexperienced defensive backs back there. 2nd down and 10 at the 21. Lee has St. Thelmy out of the game now. Wide right is Morris. Fumbles the play. Lee gets in the hole and squirts forward to about the 19, gaining 2 on a play where he fumbled the snap from center. D'Agostino and Strati forced the play, and the tackle was made just inside the 20, gaining 1. 3rd down and 9.
Well, big 3rd down play here. You got to look again. Tight end off the line, doing a quick hook. They have to watch for the give and go, or that hook and go that Arlington's been setting up. St. Thelmy is back in the game, and Arlington is going to try to probably set something like that out. Timeout. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the end of the third quarter.
We have reached the end of the third quarter here at Burlington High School's varsity field. Third quarter, 1 touchdown. Mark LeBlanc, 17-yard touchdown run, set up by the interception by Ryan Contreras. At the end of 3 quarters of play, the Burlington Red Devils lead the Arlington Spy Ponders by a score of 21-7.
Well, one of the good things to see, Dan, is that Burlington is certainly taking advantage of the Arlington mistakes. The block punt on the special teams resulted in the McGowan touchdown, and then once again on the interception by Contreras resulted in the Mark LeBlanc 17-yard touchdown scamper.
Absolutely, and I think that right now, it's funny because on that last play where St. Thelmy was wide open, the first test of the structure of this new press box was taken care of because Ricky Arena took his left fist and pounded one of the 2x4s. And for all you carpenters, Dennis Doherty and Pat O'Brien, you did a great job because Ricky wasn't even able to budget. He's a pretty big guy, but the most important thing right now for the Red Devils is that right now, they're right there. This thing is right there for the taking. They've got to play in this fourth quarter to do that.
That's right. No question, Dan. And you've described it the best way here, Dan. You've described it the best possible way because we got them on the fence. Burlington has them on the fence. If they can stop them here, this is definitely 2 down territory and time for Arlington.
3rd down and 9. And Bill, 3rd and 9, I formation, St. Thelmy to the left. To the right is Morris. Lee is calling signals. Lee goes straight back to pass. Looking, throwing over the right side. It's incomplete. Intended for number 83, Mark Palmacci.
Well, I think
There's a nice gesture by the Burlington fans. Bill Topoulos is being brought out in an ambulance probably to a local hospital, had that knee checked out, and the Burlington people give him a nice round of ovation as the ambulance drove by. A touch of class by the Burlington fans.
Well, that was a very well set up pattern. They send a good crossing route. Lee just needs to throw that ball in there.
4th down and 8. Big play for the Spy Ponders. Palmacci, the tight end, was running a flag pattern. St. Thelmy goes to the left. To the right is Morris. Tight end Palmacci on the right side. I formation. You have Spencer and Hanson. The 2 big backs are in the game.
Yep.
Probably to block for the pass.
Watch the long count here, too.
Here's Lee now, straight back to pass, looking, throwing for the end zone, and it's incomplete, knocked down by Brian Stebbins, number 8 for the Red Devils, and the Devils defense gets the offense the ball back at their own 22-yard line.
And that was just a great defensive play. Stebbins stayed with his man the whole time, made a good jump, went after it, and knocked it away. Now, two things working for the Burlington offense: a long drive and eating up the clock. They're not, I would assume they're not going to go for a quick strike here. They're just going to try to drive it. Mark LeBlanc's been running hard. John Killian's been getting the blocks, and just a good job defensively has set up the offense for a big drive.
Good job by the defense, holding Arlington after they had driven inside Red Burlington territory at the 19. 1st and 10 for the Red Devils. They come out in the wishbone formation. Wishbone formation now, double tight end. Here's a turn to give us to LeBlanc left side. That's working real well. And LeBlanc gets out over the 20 to about the 24-yard line where he's tackled by number 39, John Brandt. I got to make mention to the left side of the Red Devils offensive line, Todd Carroll and Peter Mohan. 59 and 61 as you see them on your TV, are the guys driving them off the ball on the left side. Of course, it doesn't hurt when you get a fullback named Mike D'Agostino clearing the hole out as well.
No, true. Peter Mohan, certainly a big, strong, tough kid who's been in there digging away, and he's also a sophomore, junior.
He's a junior.
He's
That's
a junior.
96. 2nd down and 6. Ball at the 24. Here's LeBlanc again, left side, on his feet, and he drives out over the 25 to about the 27-yard line, picking up another 3 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Making the stop for the Spy Ponders was number 67, Dave Paloka.
The clock's still ticking away here, just under 9 minutes to go here, Dan.
3rd down and 2. Gordon has his instructions from Sean McGuire and heads back to the huddle.
Well, we've devised our own system here, Dan. We're reading the reflection of the glass.
Yeah, there is a software package called Reflection. Well, we've got it here, more of a hardware version off the plexiglass, which gives us the camera. 3rd down and 2. Everybody's tight. Gordon Collins signals, turns, gives it to LeBlanc left side, driving out over the 30, and he has a 1st down to the 33. Ball is fumbled, and let's see what's going to happen here. The Arlington coaching staff is jumping up and down. I think the ball was whistled dead at the 32, and the Red Devils have, wait a second.
There seems to be a little bit of a skirmish going on down there.
Well, Arlington come with the football, I believe.
No. I think D'Agostino, yes. Mike D'Agostino rolled over it. 1st down.
But more importantly, get that clock rolling, Gabby. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left. The clock's rolling. 1st and 10 for the Devils at the 32-yard line. Coaching staff up here to our left. Bob Macaluso, Ricky Arena, hollering down for Mark LeBlanc to hold on to the football. Here's Gordon. They go the other way to Killian. Killian dances inside over the 35 to about the 38-yard line. Gaining 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Big Jeff Hayes, 75. We haven't heard a lot about Mr. Hayes since probably early in the 1st quarter. The Red Devil offensive line is doing the job.
Yeah, certainly. He's a tough kid to stop. Big thing, too, is that he's been blocked and hasn't been able to run outside and use some of that athleticism that we were speaking about earlier. Oh, no. There's the word again.
There's your crutch word, Stephen. You finally figured it out. It only took you almost 3.5 quarters. But
athleticism
is the word of the week. 2nd down and 4. Wishbone formation, double tight end again. Here's a blank left side, lots of speed, runs outside, and he's knocked out of bounds. But after he gets out over the 40 to about the 43 for another Red Devil 1st down.
Well, the only disadvantage to that play is that it stopped the clock. Oh, no. Did they wind it? They did wind it, Dan.
They wound it. He's inbounds.
He was inbounds.
And quickly somebody calls timeout, I think. Peter Mohan hopping over a little bit. The officials are trying to get the attention of Sean. I think Arlington High School is taking timeout. If not, both teams have gone to the sidelines. I don't think Burlington would be taking timeout here. They have no reason to. At 7:14 left here in the ball game. The officials are looking all over the place. The Arlington coaches are on the field. This is good. The officials are in the middle of the field. They're very confused. They're having a conversation here. The Arlington coaching staff's out in the field. They're trying to figure out who called timeout. Timeout, Burlington. Whoa! Now Sean's not too happy about this because why would he call timeout? He's asking the officials. Burlington has no reason to be calling a timeout here.
Well, the official's trying to explain.
I know what happened. I'll tell you what happened, Stephen, and the officials are coming over and explaining this to Sean, is that Peter Mohan was hobbling a little bit, and I think the officials called timeout.
And charged it to Burlington.
And charged it to Burlington because Peter Mohan was hopping around a little bit. Joey Costantino doesn't seem too concerned about it. He's over there talking to Bobby Semarao and George Bailey and just kind of like waving his hands and saying, hey, we can live with this. Now, Sean's in the middle of the pile with the official. Sean, I don't think it's going to do him any good. But it cost Burlington a timeout, and that's what's important here with 7:14 left in a 21-7 game.
Yeah, because Burlington certainly would not call a timeout here.
Sean's over. Gene Lane's trying to get a hold of Sean. I don't know if Gino should be around Sean right now.
No, probably not a good idea.
All right, first down and 10 for the Red Devils. More importantly, at the 43-yard line, wishbone formation. Double tight end set. The Red Devils are controlling the ball on the ground. Gordon turns and gives to Killian right side. Killian runs into Spencer. Number 45, Tim Spencer, was in the backfield. And the Red Devils may be forced to put the ball up in the air as they lose about 3 on the play. It'll be second down and 13.
Well, one of the good things, and you almost hate to say it, but to be forced to throw the ball for us is a good thing. It's certainly a good thing. For Matt Gordon to be able to drop back and throw the ball is only good for Burlington. He's done a great job thus far throwing.
I don't think he's thrown the ball yet in the second half. He's 3 for 7 for 87 yards in the first half. Here's Gordon now. Quick pitch to Killian left side. They can't block that play. Todd Carroll out in front. Killian bouncing off the whole town of Arlington and gains 14 and a first down inside of Arlington territory.
Wow, Dan, I'll tell you something. That just shows the power and the strength that John Killian has. He absolutely ran straight over the defender that was trying. The defender squared up, and Killian just crushed him.
Great job out in front blocking Todd Carroll and Peter Mohan. They're getting a lot of production up that left side tonight. And I think coming in, the experienced guy, Brooks and Stratty, are on the right side. They're going to be very pleased with what they're getting out of the left. First down and 10 at the 47 of Arlington. Here's a give to LeBlanc. LeBlanc steps inside the 45, down to the 40, picking up another 7 yards. It'll be second down and 3.
Well, we've run under 6 minutes now, Dan, and that certainly is a big plus for the Burlington offense. They need to hang on to that ball, and it looks like Matt Gordon's giving the old throw sign, Dan. He wants to put it up.
Flash wants to throw another touchdown pass.
Well, I'll tell you, you have 2 options here. You can do everything you can, run down the clock, and run the ball all the way down the field, or you can punch them out, and we'll see what they do here.
I think they're going to keep the ball on the ground. Second down and 3. It's kind of like here, Arlington, stop me if you can. Because right now they haven't been able to stop him since about the 4-minute mark of the second quarter. Here's Gordon, LeBlanc left side. LeBlanc runs inside.
First down.
Inside the 35 to about the 34. Another Red Devil first down again over the left side of that Burlington offensive line. Mohan, Carroll, and of course we're forgetting the big guy, number 84, Sean McGowan.
Sean McGowan's had a great game thus far. And, you know, he's been able to block just about as well as anyone his size can do. He is so big, and he's been able to open up that left side more so than I believe anyone thus far.
Mark LeBlanc is a little bit tired right now. He's a little bit gassed. First down and 10 for the Devils at the 35. They shift in that strong right formation. Hey, Arlington, guess what's happening here? Gordon Collins signals. Here's the quick pitch to Killian right side. Blocker out in front. Steps inside. Finds some room inside the 30 to the 27. Late hit there by the Spy Ponder defender, but no call. Here's a flag now. There's all the stuff going on. The officials are coming in here. Let's see what's going to happen. They missed the original one.
Yeah, that was a late hit.
It's going to be a late hit on Hayes. Well, one of the Arlington defenders come in, and when Killian was on the ground, kind of jumped on him a little bit. But now you're going to see Jeff Hayes is over talking to the officials. And I think you're going to see a personal foul against the Spy.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Arlington.
It was against Hayes because it was a throw there. Now, he was probably having a conversation with Joey Costantino because Joey was right there with him. And,
well, I'll tell you, the best thing for Hayes to do right now is to walk away from the official. I understand why he continues to barter him.
True. Unsportsmanlike conduct. That'll give the Red Devils a first down, and that puts the ball at the 14-yard line. So Burlington has the ball 14 yards away from really putting this game away with 4 minutes and 37 seconds left with the clock running. Gordon returns to the huddle.
Well, a touchdown here would be it for Burlington, Dan. I think no question.
The Avanian goes to the left, full house wishbone backfield. McGowan the tight end on the right side. Here's a give to LeBlanc. LeBlanc steps inside, and he's brought down, but not after getting inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line.
Great cut.
Tracked there by number 71, Mike Novak.
Well, Burlington's knocking on the door right now, Dan. This certainly would be a great start for the Red Devils to kick the season off with a victory like this. All right, here we go.
Second down and about 5. Wishbone formation. Here's LeBlanc again, left side behind Segul. Somebody grabs his jersey. That might be the only way to stop him right now. And the pile of Arlington Spy Ponders on Mark LeBlanc is getting increasingly larger, but the yardage is being gained as we speak. LeBlanc is inside and very slowly getting up. His shoulder pads are outside of his shirt.
Well, something important to mention here, for Burlington can get the first down without getting the touchdown, and I think a first down here would pretty much sew it up. We have 3:12 to go in the game with the clock running.
Correction, 3rd down and 2. Once again, the wishbone formation. D'Agostino, Segul, and LeBlanc in the backfield. McGowan split out to the right. Here's Gordon now. Quick pitch to Segul, left side. He's headed for the flag, but he's cut off there quickly by number 17, Jason Lazuri.
Well, good call. Good play call. Certainly try to catch him off balance, but just a great job by the corner to come up so quick.
That'll make it 4th down and 1, and Sean McGuire has a decision to make here for the Red Devils. He turns to the
well, here we go.
LeBlanc and Gordon come over. It's a long one. The ball rests at the 6-yard line. He has to get just inside the 5 to about the 4.
Well, I'll tell you something that Burlington might be doing here, Dan. Watch them going for the second count to go on 2. That's something that Matt Gordon and that I know that they practice quite often.
4th down and about 1.5. Wishbone formation. Gordon now takes a timeout. Didn't like something he saw, and he comes over to see Sean McGuire with 2 minutes and 7 seconds left here in the contest.
Well, that's one thing where Matt, you know, this is his second start. This is where he doesn't have all that experience. In a situation like that, it's kind of a catch-22. Either you don't want to stop the clock, but at the same time, you don't want to do anything that's going to not get you the first down either. So
he may have also been instructed to do so.
True.
Here's Gordon Vincent. We haven't seen
Gordon Vincent.
We haven't seen Gordon in a while. Welcome back. Congratulations on your ritual nuptials. Gordon married this past off season. 13 consecutive running plays.
13 consecutive running
13 consecutive running plays on this drive. So the Red Devils have certainly made a statement, taking a much larger and physical offensive team. This timeout may have been taken to give everybody a blow. Of course, Steven's not listening to me.
I'm sorry, Dan. I'm sorry.
Every so often you don't. So once again, 4th down and 1.
Well, it's been over a 6-minute drive here. 13 plays. Dan, we said one thing. We said this is what they needed to do. Make that drive, run out the clock. They've come all the way downfield. Here we go.
4th down and 1. The drive started at their own 19-yard line. Some 6.5 minutes ago. 4th down. Here's LeBlanc. First down, Red Devils.
He's got it.
LeBlanc gets inside the 5 to about the 3, and a Red Devil first down.
Yep, there it is.
And that, my good friend, will just about wrap things up on the Spy Ponders tonight. 2 minutes, 1 second left. Gordon's over to get the play. A lot of happy people. The fans are on their feet clapping. The band is getting the Red Devil fights on.
Wow, what a drive. What a drive. 14 plays. They've had the ball since 9:50 of this quarter, Dan. 14 plays, just over 7 minutes. What a drive.
Okay,
and that's a 2-minute warning.
Over 2 minutes left in the contest. First and goal from the 4. The Red Devils attempting to put this one away and go 1-0 on this young season.
Touchdown here would really be it.
The Red Devils come out of the huddle. They're going to stay in the wishbone. Bobby Segul's in the backfield. I want to check the condition of John Killian. He's been out for a while. Here's the wishbone behind Gordon, double tight end. He turns, LeBlanc steps inside, and he's met there by a whole bunch of those Arlington people in white jerseys. 34, Doug Hansen, 45, Tim Spencer there as well.
Well, the thing is now, I think they know it's coming to them, and somebody's down for Burlington. 61.
And Peter Mohan, he's been hobbling a little bit in this drive. 15th play of the drive. LeBlanc didn't gain a whole lot there. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4.
Well, they need to try to mix it up here, I think. Yeah.
Red Devils come out. Giovanello goes to the right. McGowan lines up as a wide receiver to the left. Wishbone formation again behind Gordon. Gordon tries to pitch it. Fumble on the play, and Gordon wisely falls on the ball. But the ball goes back to about the 10-yard line, where it'll be 3rd and goal from the 10. We're down to about a minute left to play. And right now, I don't think Sean's too happy with the execution of the offense, and particularly that play. Ball rest at the 10, 3rd down and goal.
3rd down and goal for Burlington, the Arlington 11-yard line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what they call here, Dan. Going to come out in the wishbone once again.
Wishbone formation. They're probably in 2-down territory. McGowan to the right, and the tight end Giovanello to the left. And I think we took too much time on that play. The clock reads 31 seconds, and with a minute and 5 left, that play had started. So the Red Devils going to delay a game penalty, but that doesn't hurt them at this point in time. Now remember last Thanksgiving there was a delay a game penalty, and they started the clock.
Similar to the same area of the field, too, Dan.
That's true. So it's 1st down, 3rd and goal. The ball rests in the 15-yard line. John Killian comes back into the game, along with Stephen Yavanian.
I wonder what they're going to do here.
31 seconds
I
left.
would say you just want to grind it out.
I want to throw the ball. You want to score. It's very important. Momentum. Bring it into next week. You have an opportunity to score. Now is the time to do it. You got a young quarterback who needs to learn this offense. Strong left situation here. I wonder who's getting the ball in this one. Here's a quick pitch to Killian, left side. Blockers out in front. Steps inside, dives towards the goal line.
Down.
Flag on the play. That'll be on Todd Carroll, I believe. You're going to see a hold. Yeah, illegal use of the hands on Todd. Really an unfortunate break, but the clock is down to 23 seconds left. They're going to move it back to the 25-yard line, where it will be 3rd down and goal. The ball goes back to the 22-yard line, 3rd down and goal. Killian comes off. He looks a little bit slowed, so he may be hurting a little bit. Once again, the wishbone formation. No correction.
14 seconds to go, Dan.
Backs are split behind Gordon. They shift into that strong right formation. Segul's the lone setback. On 3rd down, here's a quick pitch to Segul, right side. Whistles all over the place again. You got to have some procedure.
Wow, you know.
This is going to be the longest 52 seconds in a game that we've seen in a long time.
Why the refs are jumping on them like this.
Well, hey, it's their responsibility to govern the game and call the rule. It's a legal procedure. Somebody's jumping. Somebody wasn't lined up correctly. The ball goes back to the 27. At this rate here, with 4 seconds left, it might be just time for Gordon to fall on the ball.
3rd and goal from the 27. Great game, Dan. Great game.
A great job by the Red Devils tonight. 4 seconds left. Gordon is in the huddle, telling his offense what he's going to do, and I'd be very surprised if it's anything but fall on the football here. With the 3rd down and goal, 4 seconds left, a 21-7 lead. The handoff to D'Agostino in the middle, and he'll be brought down by half of Arlington as the final buzzer sounds. The Burlington Red Devils have opened their 1994 season with an impressive 21-7 come from behind victory at the victim of the Arlington Spy Ponders. Stephen, I think right now the coaching staff is going to be very, very happy with how they accomplished this win tonight.
Certainly, Dan, no question. I think a lot of the credit goes to the Burlington offensive line. We spoke about them before. They said we're going to have a tough time against a bigger Arlington line. They just did a phenomenal job. Mark LeBlanc, obviously just a great athlete and had a great job. Used his feet, sprinted, and was just phenomenal today. And I'll tell you, right now, Dan, I think we should move into our stars of the game. Your choice.
Oh, you're up first, Stephen.
Okay.
The guy who travels 117 miles to get to these contests
That's right.
has their choice, and you get your choice to bring your star up.
Well, I'll tell you, it's gonna be more than one person. It's gonna be the Burlington wide receivers for their downfield blocking. It's very rare that you see it, and I think it's a little bit of a unique choice, Dan. But I'll tell you something. That was just an incredible job by the Burlington receivers downfield blocking to set up Mark LeBlanc, John Killian, and all of the Burlington running backs tonight.
Well, Stephen, seeing you put me on the spot there, I'm going to go with the entire Burlington offensive line. And I think that Mark LeBlanc, with his 2 touchdowns, Sean McGowan with his touchdown, the success of the running game tonight has to be definitely attributed to the 5 guys up front, the 6 guys up front. Sean McGowan, the tight end. The tackles, Todd Carroll and Jason Brooks. Mark Stratty at guard, along with Peter Mohan and Joe Costantino in the middle. Coming into the season, the Red Devils had 15 returning starters, but only Stratty was one of the returners in the offensive line. And I think right now, the work on the new sled the Red Devils put in this past summer and during this past preseason paid off tonight with a victory for the team in red, white, and blue.
Great start, certainly, Dan.
On behalf of Burlington Cable Access Television, I'd like to remind you that these all rights reserved. The opinions of Stephen and myself are solely of ours and do not reflect anybody. For Burlington Cable Access Television, I'd like to make a note of our great staff tonight. The director was Rich Fucarillo in the truck, an outstanding job. Technical director Dick Linder. On cameras, John Hoffety, Mike O'Regan, Eddie Sine, Charlie Philbrick, and Brandon, whatever his last name is, now more officially known as Brandon X. Audio in the truck was Jennifer Murphy.
It is glad found her. Heaven must have made